Here's a tutorial for how I built this Trinket staff. It was super fun, even though I know no one asked for this tutorial, but it was a cool thing to make for my Halloween costume / Ren Fair costume. Here's some of the measurements and just a rough draft of what it was going to be like. Next, I just used a heat gun to heat up the 1-inch PVC pipe, and always use super thick gloves when heating this up. This is a before and after of when I heat up the PVC pipes. It bends quite well when it's hot enough. This is after me bending the main PVC pipe. Then I decided I wanted to add more branches, so my dad helped me cut some holes in the main staff so I could fit these smaller pieces of PVC pipe inside the holes when I'm done with it. Next, I just heated up those small pieces to curve the way I want it for the branches. This is the after when I heated them up. Next, my dad also helped me screw in the branches so they wouldn't move. Next, I took some craft foam, scissors, gloves, safety glasses, and a mask, and some Gorilla Spray adhesive to cover the staff in craft foam to give it 3D dimensions. Then I just shook the can really well and started spraying it on the staff and covering it in craft foam. Wear gloves and safety goggles and a mask for safety. And here it is with my many layers of craft foam. Next, I wanted to give it some more wood-like texture, so I used foam, clay, water, modeling tools, and a dry brush, and I just put all the foam clay all over it. And I used a hair dryer to speed up the drying process. And here's the process of just me covering the entire thing in foam clay. And then I used my modeling tools and the dry brush to just give it wood texture. And here it is covered in foam clay after I was done. Then I took some Titebond wood glue and a small paintbrush, and I just started lathering on and covering the entire staff in this wood glue. You don't need such a thick coat, but you just need this paint to stick to it. Then I just took some dark brown and black paint, and I just started covering the entire staff in this dark brown color. Then I just started dry brushing lighter browns on top of it. After that, I took some leather strips that I had and glued it around the handle, and here it is after that. Then I just decorated it a bunch with some vines, feathers, and little trinkets and some bones that I had. And that's the whole process. And I loved how it turned out, and I definitely recommend making one.